All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yes. Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Hey, Charlie. Ready?
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Complete. This is Lewis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Minshew. It's complete. Deion Kane working the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. Minshew, 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Now Minshew. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll start on the ground with Barber. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Hey, Echo.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Ready?
Minshew sets to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Here's Minshew. His pass caught at the 4. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
On the ball.
Switch gears. He's coming. Double up, double up.
Protein spill. They go.
They'll give it to Chubb, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. On 2nd and goal, Minshew. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
That's the way.
Get it.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
Hey.
Slam.
Topper. Now.
On 3rd down, here comes Barber. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Yeah, baby.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Bravo. Fire.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. Flush to his right. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
We got this.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Jags, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Oakland, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.